As we fade in on a new adventure, a young man stands outside Seastone Manor in the port quarter of Anvil. His name, his name, Phil, you're on.
Hello. What's up? How you doing?
Your name?
My name is Phil One Up.
Phil one up. Welcome to Seastone Manor. Wait a quick moment outside. The Lord of the Manor will be with you shortly.
Oh, okay, cool. I just chill in this spot.
Ah, so this is the young man who's come to work for me. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Don't just stand there like a statue.
Well, I enjoy fun and games.
Well, I think we all enjoy a little bit of fun and games, but I think I know what you mean. You mean of the sexual variety? Oh, come now. Don't be coy, boy.
It depends. You got any of them curvy, busty women?
Oh, you know it. Absolutely. In fact, that's one of the things that we enjoy most in this world when we're not adventuring and philandering and getting into much trouble.
Well, I'm ready for it.
Are you ready? Everyone says they're ready, but they hardly are. Well, let me give you a little bit about your duties under me. So your duty is to feed, tend to, and pick up after the donkey, Padrul, my loyal steed, and to ensure that everything is in order and accounted for when it comes to my sizable collection of goods that we'll be transporting to and fro as I collect my treasures. Now, a few rules involved. We will pay you fairly, but nothing is to be missing. I take account of everything. If a gemstone is missing, I take a finger. If an artifact goes missing, I take a limb. Anything more priceless than that, I take your head. Do we understand one another, boy?
I just have one question.
Certainly.
Before I agree. You got any of them retro games?
By retro games, do you mean like a good game of 9 holes? I love a good game of 9 holes, or even a good gambling in the Abacat Arena. I'm retired from there, you know.
No, it's called a video game.
A video game? What do you mean by a video game? What is this?
It's a game you play, but you control characters through a screen, similar to like a Portal.
This must be of some other dimension. We don't have anything like that here. Are you a dimensional traveler by chance?
Oh, they're quite enjoyable. Definitely fun time. You can do a lot of cool stuff with them.
And where did you experience these video games? That's certainly not anything like this fine dartboard here, right?
I dabble through dimensional hopping, and
Okay.
I've seen some cool things.
I've not yet been dimensional hopping. It's very interesting. With someone as interesting as you, what are you doing applying to be a servant of me, dear boy?
Because you have a lot of cool treasures, and I feel like we're kindred spirits. Why don't we just go on adventures together and explore other dimensions and get tons of cool loot and hook up with a lot of hot babes?
It sounds like a plan, but don't think us equals, dear boy. You are merely a servant. I am the Marshal of the Seas, but perhaps I will raise you in my esteem, and we will eventually become equals if you stay under my banner for long.
Sure, that sounds pretty cool to me. You're pretty awesome. I like your armor.
One last thing to mention is there's a thing about shaving water. I prefer my shaving water to be approximately 42 degrees Fahrenheit. You understand? Please do not bring the shaving water too cool. It chaps the face. Now, with that said, do you have any questions about anything you may happen to see in this room? If you don't, I'm going to go ahead and go out, get something to drink, hit the hay, and we'll wake up first thing in the morning once I show you your quarters.
Yeah. I, I mean, I really like that dartboard over there in the corner of the room, but
We'll have to play sometime.
I got a little. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't worry about any holes that might appear when I throw it.
Well, I understand completely. Alrighty, well, let me show you to the servants' quarters. And then I'm going to make a night of it. We will, first thing in the morning, we have an adventure that we have to set up for. So,
Oh, okay, but what? One question.
certainly.
What the heck is that weird golem skull thing on the back of the wall?
Ah, that? So that is Agenschegel. That is a goblin staff or blunt instrument that was taken from an infamous war chief that I slew in the depths of one of the many caverns here in the Abekian shores. It was quite a rout, if I do say so myself.
No, that's quite an interesting trophy.
Yeah, since you mentioned it, I might as well read the article to you because I love to brag on myself. If you don't brag on yourself, who does, right? Infamous goblin chieftain slain by the Fighters Guild. Guildmaster Pelagrius Vinicius and Furion Octilius, that's me, have received an official commendation from the Queen of Anvil for a recent operation to destroy War Chief Tarutka, a much-feared goblin chieftain whose Broken Fang tribe has long harassed the Anvil Kavach borderlands. The goblin chieftain was found in the depths of Gula Cave, a deep cavern in the northwestern Strident Coast, where it was defended by dozens of its savage kin. Traders on the Gold Coast can now breathe easier knowing that the vicious creature has now met its end. The Monitor joins the Queen in thanking the Fighters Guild for their efforts to protect the public and stamp out threats like War Chief Harutka in the wilderness.
That's pretty awesome. I just got one question. It's kind of the most important question.
You may.
Was the Queen hot, and did y'all hook up afterwards?
The Queen is a little aged, but not bad for what you may see.
Hmm.
She was very grateful, however, when I slew the vampire who attempted a coup on her. There is his weapons, ashes, and a picture of his dead body right there that I took as a souvenir.
Oh.
Harius Themistral, the infamous Sword King, slew by mine own hand.
Nice. I mean, just look at that. Perfectly captured in time.
To your quarters. I drew that myself, mind you. So this is your quarters. This is where you will stay.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
I'm going to leave you to it.
Can I decorate?
No, you're going to be locked.
decorate
You're going to
the
be
room?
locked in for the first night. So you are locked in.
Well, Can I decorate the room the way I want?
You can. You just let me know what you want, and we will get it to you within reason. Have a good night, sir.
All right. Good night.
Ah, the lovely sea drake. Let's play with it. And we shall go to sleep. And we are exhausted, so we are going to sleep long and hard on our 81st day in our career in the Strident Shores. Insight was gained while we slept. Let's enjoy ourselves with that. And then we've got some questions to answer, it looks like, in the chat. So we're going to break character for a moment and take a look at these. Brooke Barnes says, hello, Zoo and Philly. Welcome in, Brooke. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Pyrotosa says, hello, in the process of about to be going home. Awesome. Always the best time of the day, especially on a Friday, man. Engraved Ring of Healing. Number 2 fan and number 1 fan. Super cool how that works. I'm not sure what goes into that. That's new. Hell yeah, time for vengeance on the Salty Futtogs. I've never heard of such a place, but maybe we'll discover it together, sir. How did you place those items in that room? So it's a mod called Perfect Placement, right? The shield and the weapons, and I dig the player home. Very cool. Yeah, I worked hard on this, so I'm glad you appreciate it. Well, 'tis the morning, so we're going to go get some breakfast after we let Phil one up out of his cage. Welcome, Phil. We're back.
I slept wonderful. Ah.
Well, only the best. Even my servants have better mattresses than most.
Yeah, I mean that's not why I slept wonderfully, but you know.
Did you happen to pick up a buxom babe? Did you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, she was pretty. Was it ambidextrous? Yeah, I think that's the word.
Ah, I know just the type. Alrighty, good sir. Tobarn Moonhair, I want you to watch them mind the manor while I'm gone. Kill anybody who attempts to 5-finger discount anything, sir. Alrighty, let's set you about your duties.
Yeah.
We'll go get something to eat. I'll introduce you to the donkey that you'll be tending to. And then we are off to the ruins of Garlus Ajaya for a dear friend of mine, her name is Bukarel. She's one of the heads of the Imperial Geographical Society, and she is on a dig that I've been assisting with over the past few days. And you join us at a very exciting time. We are actually about to penetrate the main chamber of the dig. And who knows what kind of nastiness we'll find there, but I'll be well prepared, I assure you. This I like the way you think. I like the cut of your jib, sir. This is Padrul. This is the donkey you'll be caring for and tending to.
Okay, question. Does this donkey talk and like pancakes?
I'm certain he would like pancakes, but I don't know that he talks, no. Not that I've ever heard of.
Well, I know of one such different plane where donkeys could talk and they never shut up.
I mean, animals are known to talk here. My dear boy, they're known to talk here. It's just that this particular donkey doesn't have much to say. All right, let's go get something to eat. It is bright and early, just how I like to start the day. And we're going to go to an old favorite haunt of mine. We're going to go across the way here to Little Orinthia. It's cheap, but the noble soul of the people in the Sailor's Fluke always have the best food and drink in the entirety of Anvil. Not to mention, I have some business associates upstairs if we need them. Hello, Julius. I'm here for my typical hot meal. I'll take a hearty stew today. Oh, thank you, good sir. All right, next thing we need to do is we need to prepare. We need to get some potions, if possible. Now, there's been a little bit of a run on potions lately. They're becoming harder and harder to find good healing potions. But given that we are entering the potential lair of an alien sorcerer king, we must prepare adequately.
Oh, of course. I mean, they're the worst.
Oh, you've crossed swords with them before as well, have you?
Well, you don't dimension hop, and and not fight a few. They're kind of like the fly that just won't go away.
A few? I've only fought one. You must get around to lots of alien ruins, then.
Give or take.
Well, that's perfect. You're going to be perfect for this. I'll have to reward Pelelius, the other marshal, for recommending you.
The last person I helped out, named Shepard, they were always chilling on the Citadel, but every time we went out in a ship, we were always dealing with some kind of different alien infestation and ruins and whatnot.
Fascinating. All right, we've been able to procure 2 health potions, but because there's a run on potions, we'll probably have to rely on scrolls for this adventure. So we're going to hit up the scroll store next. Mercenary, welcome. Have you come to swath your steps in the arcane? I have, good sir. We're here for scrolls of healing if you have them, and you do. We'll take all 3 of those. And do you have any scrolls of purity of body? Those are my favorite. Those are excellent for healing if they have them. But it doesn't look like my man has those in stock today.
Does he have a scroll of enlargement?
No, I do know a person who sells enlargement potions, but not available at this time, sadly.
What about the scroll of aphrodisiac? I mean,
Well, we don't have scrolls for that, but we do have dried sayat, and we've got oysters, and we've got all kinds of things that would make for a good aphrodisiac.
I mean,
would you like recommendations?
we're going to be going on a grand adventure. There's bound to be several babes in need along the way, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, but if you're looking for aphrodisiacs, you're in the Abekian Shores, Sturgeon's Row, dear boy, Sturgeon's Row. That's the best aphrodisiac. Let's hurry back. We have to fetch the donkey for you. Alrighty, let's take a look and see how... He's not too full right now, which is good. Not too bad.
Maybe I'll feed him a carrot.
You can feed him whatever you like. Just don't overfeed him. But he's going to be following us. But for now, we have to fetch our weapons.
This donkey needs some horse armor.
Horse armor? Why would we armor a donkey? That's less loot it can carry.
Because it looked awesome.
I don't care how Padrul
And
looks.
I mean, appearance matters. I mean, don't you want your mighty donkey steed to be cool looking as you? I mean,
aesthetic matters, yes. But I would have to ask and question: does the aesthetic of the donkey matter? And that's yet to be decided. I suppose I could be convinced of this. We'll talk of this more. Right now, we're going to see how this dig goes. If the dig goes well, if the dig is enterprising, perhaps we'll have a budget yet for the donkey's armor. Bear with me while I hang some of my drawings from a recent adventure. Excellent.
That was a little crooked, but you know.
Perhaps a bit. There we go. All right. Well, shall we?
What kind of weapons and armor do I get to use?
I'm sure there'll be something in the pack for you. I think we've got some swimmer gear for you.
Suffice.
Hello, donkey. Come with me. Excellent, he's following. Now, on our way through, we are going to visit a smith because we are in desperate need of bolts for our crossbow. We need to rearm with that. So.
Look at the artwork on this side of the building right there.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Donkey, you're going to have to pick up the pace. Mush the donkey, Phil.
I just slapped it on its butt.
Excellent. He must move faster if we're going to be to Garlasagia by noon.
Just question.
Sure.
Wouldn't it have been better to have horses than a donkey?
Well, we don't ride. I prefer on foot, personally, but the donkey is to carry the large amounts of loot that we're going to pull out of this wondrous place. That's what the donkey's for, my
I
friend.
know, but horses would seem stronger. They could probably, a couple of horses would probably pull more loot than just a single donkey. They're also faster than a donkey.
They are faster. That is a valid point.
They're more intelligent than a donkey. At least it seems.
I don't know. Padrol has a great intelligence to him. He has a keen intellect. He just doesn't move the fastest.
Well, I guess that means he's going to get a lot of slaps on the backside.
That's exactly what you're here to do. That's perfect. It's not as if you don't have, and it's not as if you don't have practice slapping backsides, right?
You are cheeky, sir, and I like you.
I try.
This is the beginning of a beautiful partnership and friendship and servitude.
One hopes. Let's survive this first, though, shall we?
Such a beautiful land.
I know.
Just take it all in. That sun.
Well, this is what drew me to the Abekian shores.
You know what? I think I might come back here. Have my own little home.
It is wonderful, isn't it?
Mm.
And to think we're going to be leaving soon.
Come on, donkey.
Yes, come now, mush, you pitiful creature.
Uh-oh. Donkey just made a mess on the ground.
Well, we're out of anvil, so you have no duty to pick it up on the road.
Yuck.
That's only when it's outside an anvil. You are required to stable it. But
I guess that carrot just had to come out.
hey, here on the road, it takes care of itself, dear boy. Donkey, this is going to be a long trip if you don't learn to move it. Phil's doing his best. Are you just simply not up to the task anymore, Padrul? Must we retire you?
What's that?
Oh, that's a bird. That's a masked reeve, very common bird here. Sometimes they're temperamental and they attack.
That's what rockets are for.
What is a rocket?
It's like a magic missile, but it's made out of technology and it's got a massive explosion.
Ah, I think the Empire has those. Sometimes on celebrations they fire them off.
It's like a firework.
Okay.
But they're deadly and they can actually make people explode into meaty chunks.
So they found a way to weaponize such fireworks.
Yes.
Look in the distance. There it is, Phil. There it is. There's our destination, Garlus Agia.
Wow. Beautiful. I see that big castle.
Yep, that's it. Yep. That's the citadel. That is the citadel of the king of ugly obscurity.
Well, maybe we'll have to make him look a little bit more pretty by using a knife on his face.
I don't suspect we'll run into him. He died long ago in a battle with the Alessian with the Alessia rebellion. So he was felled in battle, so the story goes, but you never know what kind of foul arts these alien sorcerers got up to.
Yeah, you never know. Those necromancers, man, I'm telling you.
Indeed.
They're the worst.
They are.
Except for the women. There's some pretty attractive necromancy women.
This is my hometown. I was born and bred right here in House of Deck, my good sir.
Ah. Nice little shanty town.
While we're here, we're going to go ahead and stop, and we're going to get satiated, because Lord knows how long we'll be delving in this ruin. So we're going to have loyal Padrul we're going to simply ask him to wait here while we get a bite to eat. Sound good?
Yeah.
Excellent. They have fairly good food here. The Spearmouth Inn. Bershey, how are you, good sir? Bershey's been running this inn since I was a wee lad. Let's get a nutritious stew for the road. I think that sounds quite well.
Have you ever had a cheeseburger?
I have not, but it sounds scrumptious.
Yes, it's where they take
I mean, that sounds absolutely to die for.
cow meat and they form it into a patty where they season it.
I have
And
had
they
that.
cook it, and they top it with various vegetables, sauces, cheeses. It's
Okay.
quite delicious.
You
And they
put
serve it with-
cheese and vegetables on your beef patty?
Yes, it's delicious.
I'll say we're going to try that when we get back.
Yes, it's also served with sliced potatoes, thinly cut and cooked, fried, to where they turn almost into kind of a crunchy chip.
Like fried? Is it
Like a
like is
cracker.
it like fried in lard?
Yes, it can be fried in lard, cooked to perfection. It's delicious and added with salt and seasonings.
That sounds wonderful.
It's a perfect complement to.
I never would have thought
cheeseburger.
of cooking raw potato in lard. Where do you come up with these nifty recipes? Only sirloin for my silver plates, Pyritosis says. Yeah, what is this cheeseburger, good sir? You have our fellow travelers very interested.
Oh, it's delicious. You can. There's lots of awesome recipes that I can add to this beautiful land.
Well, don't be shy,
You
dear
find
boy. Tell
all
us
sorts of
about
things.
them.
You find all sorts of things going to different dimensions. Have you ever heard of something called spaghetti and meatballs?
Well, no. I mean, I've heard of meatballs, but spaghetti. But what is spaghetti?
It's made within a delicious tomato seasoned sauce. That mixture of all kinds of great tastes and seasonings, and then garlic is added to it.
Oh.
And the meat is with mushrooms, and it's just sautéed in this sauce.
So mushrooms I'm aware of, so it's like a pasta.
And then you have noodles. these
Hold on,
long,
hold that
thin
thought, hold that thought. We have a goblin.
Goblin. He's here to steal my recipes. It shall die.
Pedrol, you've been poisoned. Don't die, dear sir.
Be gone.
Oh no. Wow.
Oh no, the donkey's poisoned.
We have pasta, yes. I've just never heard of spaghetti. The donkey's dead. Oh dear.
No. How could he die?
Oh dear.
What are we to do?
That's a question now, isn't it?
Well, we have an option here. We can take this stuff and, carry it. It'll be a little heavy, but we might be able to do it with a strength spell. And, we can cook the meat. Might as well save all this meat. I know some good recipes we could use with goblin and horse meat.
Well, the bigger problem is absconding with all this loot that we've loaded him down with. I shall take what I can,
Assuming
but
you
I
want
fear
to
you'll
track
have to carry the
goblin
rest,
horse
dear Phil.
meat.
take this dear donkey all the way to us to our further adventures. You gotta find a way to get the items safely. Can you get another mule and get him back here? I dare say not. I don't think we can get...
Can you still hear me? Poor sweet donkey.
I mean,
But
I can't...
at least your meat will be delicious. And that will be the tribute we leave for the donkey. May he rest in peace. Foul bird. Hello.
Working. It's gone. Okay, there it is. Okay. Now can you hear me? Hello? Okay, everybody can hear it. Okay, Phil, can you hear me now, buddy? Philly, can you hear me? Okay, well, it shows me as being able to talk, so I'm not sure what is going on. But the mic, the sound is on. Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, now let me look at sound. I can hear. Okay, everybody can hear everybody. Okay, so once again,
Okay.
turn
So
my
I don't know what was going on.
No, it's okay. Turn my headphones up. The music will always was streaming.
I couldn't hear you. It's like you went dead quiet after the donkey died.
Yeah, it's like we were having a moment of silence for Padrul. Yeah, Padrul, no. So okay, this was a disaster, mind you. We're gonna have to come back now for looting because we literally took up our entire inventory trying to carry the treasures.
So, am I like fired because that technically wasn't my fault either?
That was not your fault. No, dear sir, that wasn't your fault. That was a goblin attack. These tragedies happen out here on in the more obscure places of the coast. Not your fault at all. Now come, let us descend into Gaia Sagia to finish our adventure.
Well, I guess I'll have to do some of the looting for us.
Indeed.
There was a big old chest at the top.
There wasn't. It's just the way this looks. I've been all through here. Been all through these parts here.
It's dark and it smells like, well, I didn't really want to say it, but it smells like wet donkey. Or dead donkey.
Padrul, I'm so sad. This was to be our last adventure in Cyrodiil together.
Well,
absolutely
he died
tragic.
Doing what he loved.
He did, hauling loot.
Serving his master.
Hauling loot and serving me, correct. All right, in we go to Malatu Malari. From here, we want to be as quiet as possible because we don't know what awaits us. Let's take a quick rest to catch our breath. And we are prepared now. This is actually the third section of these ruins I've explored. Did you know that?
Wow.
They are extensive. Oh, look at this, but we don't... we'll have to come back. Take what you can carry, dear sir.
All right.
Enemy down. Moving up.
Nice. Wow. All this glowy stuff is pretty.
It's also obscures vision.
I don't know what the point of it is, but...
Well, it's leftover magic from the aliens' rituals. Yeah, it's Welkin dust. It permeates much of the ruins here.
There might be a way that we could channel this magic into doing something to benefit us.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that. Sometimes it materializes into powerful Welkin spirits, but in terms of harnessing those, it's very hit or miss.
Wouldn't it be interesting if we could somehow use it to create their own welcome spirits to serve us.
It
That
would.
would be interesting.
Indeed. What is your alteration scholarship beside? Speak of the devil. And speak of the devil. There's one there. We'll need silver bolts to handle it. Oh, not yet. There's no
We
need.
could soul trap one. We could experiment.
All right, we took care of him. But yeah, we didn't bring the materials to soul trap, but in the future we shall have to do so. Great idea.
Oh, one just got me from behind. Don't worry, I took care of it.
Excellent job. Another door.
So the plot thickens and it goes deeper.
Wow, this cavern has been extraordinarily. The depths are just insane. Arincel. Let us see what awaits us, shall we? The door refuses to open. We'll need a key. Well, we would normally need a key if I wasn't such a master of unlocking. Oh, indeed, we will need a key to get in this one. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that sucks. But one of these creatures or...
Well, it's rather incredible, isn't it? Normally, we would be able to just... Yeah, I checked the creature's body. No key there, so I suppose we'll have to explore a little bit more thoroughly into this section here.
Some kind of jewel up above.
Yeah, those are floating scrolls, which is wild magic, actually. Look at them floating. That is magnificent. My word.
Wow. This place is something else.
It is.
And I've been to a lot of interesting places, and this one might be one of the more interesting
It's
ones.
quite a sight, isn't it?
Lots of scrolls, lots to loot, lots to learn.
There is. It's just
We
a matter
might
of...
need to pay some scholars to start investigating here. These ruins should not be left when there's so much to learn and benefit.
Well, that's why we actually have in the main chamber, there is an Imperial archaeological expedition here.
Ah, okay. Already ahead of what I said. Good.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're making great progress here. That's what I'm actually here to assist with, actually.
Oh, whoa. That magic.
Yeah, we were able to counter it with the crossbow bolts, though. Thankfully.
Kind of got me a little bit on my arm. Just a flesh wound, though. I'll be okay.
Excellent. Stiff upper lip, isn't that right? Okay. We are obviously missing something. They say this particular alien lord, did always enjoy his puzzles. Ah! I think I found the way forward.
Interesting. Tucked away right in plain sight.
Always is. Ooh, look at this chamber. This is magnificent. No enemies in sight?
Indeed. Wow. This is something else.
Indeed.
Getting a, well, I have a friend. His name is Indiana, and he does a lot of exploring and tomb and searching, and this is something he would definitely love to see.
Me too. I feel as if we would get along famously. This notebook has weeks worth of entries, it looks like, Phil. It's surrounded by scrolls of Aliadun in the margin and various notes that seem to be either terrible handwriting or a scholar's personal cipher. I can't make out much, but what I can see is after days of searching through the chambers of this ancient castle, I was ecstatic to have discovered the grand library of Garlus Ajaya. And oh, grand it is indeed. I knew I was the first to lay eyes on these hallowed halls in millennia. Perhaps the first unbound man in history. I began poring over scroll after stiff, crumbling scroll, and tracing etching after faded, corroded etching. It must have been weeks since last I've seen the sun now. All I'm left with is this cold, manufactured starlight. Upon entering the library, I discovered a stone door that, unlike many others in this ruin, didn't respond to any keystones I had collected or brute force. I had assumed at first, that's the door we found, by the way. I assumed at first that I had simply not found the keystone and resolved to return later, to instead focus on collecting the lore this library had to offer. My discoveries in the library, though, led me to a fascinating conclusion. The door was opened by an incantation, but in weeks of research, I could not find it. When I realized that my rations had run out, I left ecstatic about my findings recorded here in this journal, but glum nonetheless that I had not discovered the secret to this door. I discovered then that by some arcane means, the door I had come through had been entirely sealed. It, much like the door on the story below, now no longer responded to my touch or to my keys. I suspect this to be the work of one of the many protective spirits that wanders this castle. Simply going about its habits with no mind for the mortal it doesn't even know is within. Days on, I have resigned myself to my death. I refuse, however, to let my death be in vain. I dedicate this final entry to you, whoever discovers this notebook. My dying wish is for this to be published, for all my findings in this accursed library to be revealed to the world. I spent my last days starving, reading through more and more texts and recording them in this journal. Then I had hope. I found the incantation to open the door. I scrambled to the door, overjoyed, and opened my mouth to say aloud the cantation. Naught but dust came from my mouth. I was too weak to speak. Damn. I can only hope that you who discover this has the will to speak the incantation. I have recorded it as follows. Vagarlus agia gravia yagoria lata malari el malato. In the caverns of lore, ugly and obscure, shines the gold of truth.
Wow. What a sad story for this man.
Well, we
should definitely give him a proper rest outside of this tomb. Let his family know that we found
certainly
him,
can do
on
that.
How long he's been down there.
And we will publish his discoveries.
Yes. He must have descendants that would want to know.
And now, it's time to see what he almost uncovered in life.
See if his death was worth it.
We're the first people to be in here in centuries. I hope you understand
I
the
really
gravity.
did join this journey at the right time.
Oh, goodness.
Or maybe the wrong, depending on what we find.
Well, there's a lot here.
Wow. What on earth is that?
No, we've got a lot of enemies to clear out. We're going to switch over to the iron bolts for these lesser enemies.
All right. I'm pulling out the big guns.
Yeah.
My double. My my Zompok toe. It's a secret weapon I bought for me from another world. Fun Kai! Alright. I killed my share. 4 of them dead. What on earth is that glowing thing coming at us?
That is an Auroran, and I've got him.
Oh. It looks beautiful, but deadly. Be gone. Foul beast.
Yeah, we got him well in hand. If this is all they've got to defend this place, they're going to lose it.
Yatsuga Tensho.
Playing Magic the Gathering Chandelar while watching your stream in the background. This is peak nostalgia. Ah, good stuff.
Magic the Gathering.
Oh my! There's an alien sorcerer king.
What do you think of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering? I got some of the cards. I pulled a card valued at $28 and a card valued at $38. And that pretty much paid for my booster bundle box.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, gosh, we're going to have to work together to take this thing down.
Yeah, this guy, this is an alien sorcerer king. This is the enemy I feared the most.
Oh, your health is low.
And he's over encumbered me. It's okay, we've got scrolls.
We can do it.
Oh, well. Fall. Well, maybe not, because we're having a pretty hard time healing right now. Let's see, we've got some emergency potions left. We need a scroll of celestial benediction, and we need it now. And I don't know if we're gonna get it. Okay, we need another scroll of celestial benediction. Nope, he killed us. Okay. Well, he knocked us out. That's the good news. We can go right back at it. We'll wake up outside.
We tried.
I just didn't know I didn't know, so you were... your guess was correct. We did run into... he wasn't killed in the battle, as was historically reported. That's him. As you stated, some vile sorcery.
It is a pretty cool set, but it's breaking character. It's a pretty cool set, but it's also expensive. Like the commander decks, the 100-card deck. I finally managed to get one of the ones I wanted, Titus, and it's like $80 retail, but a lot of people are selling them for like over $100, and it's just it's crazy.
One moment, I'll be right back.
If I go to the deck, because I scanned the whole Titus deck in, it says the value is setting at $107, and it's gone down about 6.29%. Yeah, it is a money pit. It's gotten expensive, and the Spider-Man cards are coming out in September. Um, those are going to be stupid expensive and crazy to collect. I feel like Magic has kind of lost its identity with all these licensed properties coming in. I mean, it's cool because it got me to get back into it, and I do want some of the Spider-Man cards if I can get them. But I feel like Magic needs to go back to like the fantasy and like steampunk type settings that it's always had. Like get over these licenses and then just kind of get back to it. Though I mean, there are some licenses I wouldn't mind seeing. Like it'd be really weird, but Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles would be kind of cool. Especially the samurai like Ninja Turtle armor cards, like those would kind of fit a little bit. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. What on earth did I miss? What on earth? Zoo, I cannot hear you.
Oh, there we are. Oh my God, I've been talking.
I don't know
whole...
if anybody else can hear
No,
you.
this has been a disaster. I've been talking this whole damn time. That's hilarious. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go. Oh my God, I've been talking.
Phil, can you hear me, buddy? Phil, I don't think you can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Through my Discord call, I cannot. If I unpause my video,
okay, chat can hear me,
I have
but
to mute my chat. So
this is so.
I can't hear you in the Discord
call.
It's like you're not.
Well, give me 1 second. It's doing the thing again. Give me 1 second as I tab.
Let me try leaving and coming back.
Yeah, I'm gonna save first because you know how Morrowind's a finicky bitch sometimes. Can you hear me now?
Okay, let's see. Does that work?
No, can you hear me? I can't. I can hear you. I'm coming.
Yeah.
All right, can you hear me now, buddy? Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you. Now
there it is. What a finicky bitch Discord is.
It's like after you died to that creature, you stopped talking, and then I had to go to the bathroom, and then I didn't hear you talking. It's like you were completely quiet.
I have no idea. But again, we're having fun, and that's all that matters. So, all right, so we picked up a moonstone. We picked up a spellstone, which is something I've never seen before either. Now I can't find the damn thing. Where is the spellstone? I care about that skull. Where's my spellstone? Let's see. Yes. Spellstone 5. Okay. Yeah, spellstones that's new. Never seen that before. What else is back here? Oh, nice. Look at that. A Daedric buckler. And it's too heavy to card out. Damn. Let's look at that in comparison to my other shield. Ooh, I rather like that. And it weighs less than the other shield. It's a little less armored, but, you know, I can deal with that. Anyway, John missed my whole commentary on Pascal's wager, damn it, because I was silent. So I said that's a good architecture for examining the belief in God, John, if you're still here. Yeah, in general, yeah, it's very interesting architecture. Certainly something that people should pose and consider. But right now, we're just kind of chilling, playing Morrowind. We're not diving into deep philosophy tonight. That's what Liquored Up in Lives are for, friends. If you ever want to come on and do that with me, I'm happy to. Now we
as soon as we're breaking the chat right now, I asked Sue earlier today if he wanted to do a Liquor Up and Live because what he found out about the Switch 2
yeah, oh God.
He was fired.
Oh my God, I'm still fired up. Fuck that company, man.
Company. Pretty much.
I'm done.
Pretty much somebody they bought a used game off Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
And they go to like Switch games. And they go to use it on their Switch 2, and they find out they can't connect to the internet anymore because Nintendo banned their account. And the reason they banned their account is because somebody who owned the games before ROM dumped him. And they were punishing someone else that just happened to buy the used game. And they had to prove that they actually purchased it.
It's insane is what it is.
And like their order proofs. And I'm just like, that is bull. That's crazy.
Yeah,
isolated incident, maybe, but still, the fact that you would even have to do that. And I've seen several videos on YouTube of people talking about the bricking thing with the Switch 2, but it's not happening on the Switch 1, it's just the Switch 2. So the Switch 2 is just such a hostile, greedy,
it has
very
become
confusing
that, yes.
platform. Like, it's not Nintendo family fun like it should be. And I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. Like, every other day, it's something.
It's
And I
every
just
day.
really,
It is every single day at this
yeah,
point. And
and for what? For two first party titles so far, I don't care.
yeah, I'm done. I'm done, man.
I,
I'm all done.
I know Rush Jock was like, well, why wouldn't you just spend a little bit more money and then get you the Switch 2 over the OLED because it has better performance? I'm gonna say it does, but it's also not a hostile hardware, and I don't have to go through a bunch of nonsense. Like, the only way I could enjoy the Switch 2 is if I never took the thing online, and I shouldn't be punished for taking my system online. Hey. So
Next
don't
handheld
expect,
I will buy is an Analog Pocket, Engrave says. $220 and you get an amazing state-of-the-art retro handheld.
Oh, yeah. Also, the Evercade. Evercade has those little $50, $60 systems that are look like Game Boys with built-in games, and they work with every single Evercade cartridge. And the games on the Evercade are anywhere from like $20 to $30 per cartridge.
How's that look, by the way, guys, for the wall? Let's draw it. We're going to call that Throne of Ugly Obscurity.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful. I love that. That's going to make a great... Wow. Look at that. That's pretty.
Beautiful. To immortalize our adventure. Now, we will have to come here and loot. We are going to have to come back and loot this run.
Yeah.
At some point.
We can't leave this place.
But let's examine. We have a scroll. We have a scroll now. Let's examine this. A scroll of polychrome refraction. You feel a word you do not know comes to your mind. Speak it out loud. Well, of course we will. Ah! Ah! A very unexpected outcome. I am called Nascarat. What is your command? Huh? Did we just get our very own Auroran? I thought that Raka would speak the word. It was you. I am bound by pact to serve. If this form expired, or if you command me to leave you, speak the word again, and I will return. Tell me about Raka. I stood guard in that room a very long time. He wanted to fly to the stars, but the mortal shades in his head kept him on the ground. Tell me about yourself. What is your command? Return to oblivion. Very well. Goodbye. Wow.
That is a really cool prize. Well, we may have lost a donkey, but we got like some kind of alien.
We gained a fucking Auroran.
Yeah,
I'd say we came out on top of that deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, Padro.
Lost a donkey friend who can't really be replaced, but we got an Auroran? Dude, that's pretty cool.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Engrave speaks more gamer gibberish. Analog Pocket takes Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Atari Lynx, and TurboGrafx 16 cartridges.
Oh, yeah. The Analog Pocket, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty expensive though, ain't it? It's like $200-$300.
I will breaking character for a second. I will tell you, all the analog hardware is well worth it. It's well worth every penny.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Especially if you have the actual. It only works. It doesn't do any emulation. You gotta have like the actual cartridges. Yeah.
Hello, Booking Ariel.
I thought about getting one, but I don't have a lot of Game Boy games, so it's like, and I was always wanting them to do a Game Boy Advance version, and I hope they do like the Game Boy Advance style, because I feel like that would be easier to hold than the classic Game Boy brick. So I have fingers crossed they do, and I also really want them to do like a disc-based system for like PS1, Dreamcast, Sega CD, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Because man, that would be so good. I just want some kind of retro system that works with modern TVs that can play all the old disc retro consoles, so I don't have to buy like a retro Tink or some kind of HD converter. And I
Right.
can just play them.
Alrighty, well, she says, my good friend Buchanan says, are you okay? I asked you to explore Garlus Agia, and you've come back looking like you took a detour through Oblivion itself. What happened? Well, we ran into a Sorcerer King. What? Raka was still alive? Oh dear. It's known that many of the Sorcerer Kings extended their lives well beyond their natural spans, but I never expected to have happened here. I would like to apologize. I had no idea how much danger I was sending you into. I believe this will make it quite worth your while. You've given us a gift here, Furion Octilius. The Society will learn a great deal from Raka's library, and his corpse may offer new insight into the aliens' mastery of flesh-altering magic. Thank you. 2,500, so our pay was, well, good pay. Tell me about Raka. Again, I'm very sorry for sending you into such danger. It was expected. It's no problem. I never expected he would still be alive. I heard stories about Sorcerer Kings still lurking in their ruined cities, but I've always chalked them up to just that, stories, not some more credible than others. It's the second one we've run into, but boy, I've got some things to tell you. The Nedic stand was very cool to see. I had a look while you were exploring the library. That and your find in the throne room have given me a better idea of what happened here. It seems that Raka fled the battle to the northeast and entered the city through a hidden tunnel. Raka sealed himself in the throne room, but the Needs managed to secure the keystone. When they tried to retreat to gather reinforcements, Raka's soldiers collapsed the tunnel. That's my best guess, at least. Any more you need help exploring? No, thank you all for your help. I'm glad that the Society's Mercenary never showed up. I doubt he could have managed half of what you did for us here. Well, you called for the best, and you got the best. And let me tell you about this Nakarat. A scroll in Raka's chamber allowed you to summon an Auroran. Very interesting. I would offer to buy it from you, if only to learn what the Auroran knows about the city, but I'm a little short on coin at the moment. Besides, you've earned it. Yeah, I'm not selling that. That's priceless. Goodbye. Farewell.
That's priceless. To break a story again.
Yeah.
I just looked up what that analog duo was, and it says it works with TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine, Super Graphics, TurboGrafx CD PC Engine CD-ROM, Super Arcade CD-ROM. So I mean, I guess so, but I was thinking more the lines of like PS1, Dreamcast, original Xbox, PS2.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be great. I really just want a system for those. GameCube. I don't know if we'll ever get one, but I didn't even know about the Duo, so it sounds like they're slowly getting to that point. I just wonder how long before they'll actually do that.
That's
I
a
also
good
know
question.
they did an N64 one too, so.
All right, well, we will divine messenger, but we're going to need a way to, with the donkey gone, we're going to need a way to haul loot back and forth. So we're going to have to look at mark and recall magic. It's finally time. Finally time to get some mark and some recall magic. Also, we've got a lot of things to throw into my already sizable treasure vault. You haven't seen the treasure vault yet, have you, Phil?
A treasure vault?
Yes. You don't think that I just keep my treasures? Just those are trophies, not treasures. Wait till you see the treasure vault.
I'm down for a treasure vault.
Yeah, we're gonna finally have to place these
Oh.
jewels. I might need another bowl, honestly. I think we filled up the bowl.
I'm looking at this, and I'm like, right now, I'm like, okay, why would you buy the Switch 2 when you can buy the Analog Duo? It's $250. It's got the disc slot. It's got that little, like, cartridge thing for whatever those games are. What is that?
Well, to answer your question, Philly,
don't know.
because fanboys tell you it's not a big deal. Your concerns aren't concerns. You're overblown. Your feelings are overblown. That's why.
I wish I had games for all these old systems. I would buy that right now. Man, I really hope they do like a PS1, PS2, original Xbox.
Dude, they sell out. They sell out so
system.
fast. Is the problem with analog hardware.
Like if they do one for those consoles, you best believe it'll sell out, and you best believe the value for all those old like games on those platforms will go up exponentially because nobody will have to have a retro tink anymore. And retro tinks are like $300 or $400 for the good ones, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's just a matter of time. And if they're doing the obscure systems now instead of the popular ones, I'm like, okay, when are you gonna do the PS1, the PS2, the GameCube, the Dreamcast? Because you dropped that, and the original Xbox, you like the disc slot worked with all those. Like, dude, it's on. Like, if they also did the Wii, because playing the Wii and like an HD, like graphical boost would be fantastic too. I don't know, man. Like,
a moment of silence for our donkey friend Padrol, please.
oh, poor donkey.
I never realized how sad I would be to come back and see that card empty in front.
Can we have like our Auroran station out front of the cart wagon?
We're gonna leave a flower. We're gonna leave a nice flower display out there, right outside where Padrol stood. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Engraved. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, donkey.
Well, Bud, I think we need a drink after today.
Yeah, we need to unpack all our loot too, so we can go back and loot more.
Let's drink some Cyrodiilic brandy, shall we? Let's have some brandy.
Yeah, that sounds good. Wait, what the heck is this?
Cheers.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep breaking character. Cheers. Cheers. For Padrol.
For Padrol!
Padrol! You roll! Padrol! You rule!
Padrol indeed did rule. Now, let's make a display worthy of Padrol's sacrifice, shall we?
Yes, indeed.
Clear the table.
Oh, okay. So the analog pocket also has a dock you can buy, and then you can use it on the TV. So you turn your Game Boy into the Nintendo Switch. That's cool.
We had another one with Garla Saggia. There it is. We're going to take that too.
Analog Pocket includes a dock. It also has some music capability. It's an effing awesome piece of hardware. Is it I guess it's not an OLED screen, is it? No?
An OLED, no, it won't be. Most likely not.
No. Well, I want to know, does it have save states? Because my concern with old like Game Boy Color games and why I don't collect them is because the batteries had to be replaced in them, because if they didn't, you couldn't save anymore. I don't know if the Analog Pocket lets you have save states for those cartridges that you use. If it does, that would be awesome, because I never wanted to bother with opening the game carts up and swapping the batteries. I mean, you probably would want to anyways because of corrosion to the actual game cartridge, But I just I'll just stick with Game Boy Advance. Yeah, because I can't really think of tons of original Game Boy and Game Boy Color games that were really, really great outside of the Pokemon and the first party Nintendo games. I feel like most of the best Game Boy games, in my opinion, was probably more on the Game Boy Advance because that's when even the third party games started to get better. I don't know about the screen or the save states. I imagine it does not have save states. I don't know, however. Oh, I just found a article that says the Analog Pocket can play ROMs, but not out of the box. You got to update it and then get the ROMs and then put it on an SD card. But you can do it. Cool. Oh, yes, and the Analog Pocket does support save states. It's a feature of the OS. So you don't have to worry about the dead batteries and old Game Boy games and whatnot.
Oh, that's good. So,
yeah, that's
so
definitely
it is
good.
save state supported at least.
Yeah, it's save state supported. It's be worth picking one up then.
Sounds like it, yeah.
You don't have to worry about if you're somebody that just doesn't want to open those little cartridges up, which I'm not. Honestly, if it was me and I had the Analog Pocket, if I was going to open those cartridges up and I had no intention of ever using original hardware to play them again, I would open them up one time, take the batteries out of it so it never gets corroded, and just toss them away, fill the baby back up, and then only use it on an Analog Pocket. That way you don't have to worry about, I forgot to take this battery out like a year ago, and now it's like, however long it takes for batteries to corrode. Just so your little game cartridge doesn't get worn down, because what if you have an expensive Game Boy game loose, and it unfortunately had corrosion to it and you couldn't play it anymore because you forgot about the battery.
Happens a lot, more than you think.
You can buy reproduction cartridges these days too, anyway, or ROM cartridges and load your own game. Oh yeah, that's cool. Go full indie with hardware and software. There are enough retro games to keep me happy. You know what? Me and Zoo have been talking a lot about that, and we agree. There's so many games that I would never have to buy another modern game, and I'd be good. Besides, most of the games that I get super pumped for these days are bringing back retro games, like Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, or the Grandia games in HD, or the Riondo game coming back from PS2. I get pumped for the old retro game collections. Right now on Amazon, you can buy that old classic Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right.
Collection for $20 brand new on the Switch, and it just goes to show you that people really want to play older games over newer games. Right now, Morrowind. We've created this whole story, and we made it fun. I would have never thought, and years ago, I could role play the game and join a chat with my friend and just have fun with him playing Morrowind. The possibilities are endless. So yeah, I would say retro games all the way. If retro games wouldn't be valuable and wouldn't be so in demand if they weren't so good. And so
By the way,
so
chat, I've got a lot of trophies on display. If you have any questions or want the story behind them, because this character already has a rich backstory before we even got started. This character has had a very, very wide adventure in life.
I want to make a house. Once I get my net, my computer unfortunately died, so I didn't ever get to stream Morrowind until I replace it.
Right.
Yeah. But I want to make a house like this to decorate it.
Well, ask questions. If you have any questions about anything, just ask me. Here's our alien display. You got to see that adventure firsthand. Here's the alien display. When the newspaper article comes out, we'll hang it. That'll be press for us. But there it is.
How'd you already make the display? That was fast.
You were yapping while I made it.
I wasn't even paying attention. Well, I entertained everybody.
Yes, back into character. The treasure vault, fill one up. The treasure vault.
You know, oh yeah, the treasure vault. I want to go to that. One thing I do want to say, I've been looking at like board games and card games, like role playing ones. I would love for them to do like a Morrowind one. That would be so cool.
That would be incredible, but right now, Phil, we have guests, and they want to hear about the treasures.
All right, treasures.
So we are actually placing some treasures right now. This bowl is getting quite full on me, as you can see. We're probably going to need to get another one soon. But this is the treasure vault. So we have the following here. We've got a Morrowind short sword, which is very rare. It's a seafaring race you rarely see here in Morrowind. I found that in the Tombs of the Shore Kings. Very cool. There's a mithril shield I robbed from Harius Demestral's vault. An alien statuette that I pulled out of Marstokend. Glass shield. Yeah, armors. Yeah, they're rarely seen in Tamriel.
That glass shield is epic.
Isn't that cool?
Want to just walk around and use that.
Here's a really cool one.
Yeah.
I took this from the throne of the Drew Queen Aragna, out of the Citadel of Voiceless Harmony. That was a 2-hour excursion underwater.
Wow.
Here's the helm of Bendu Olo, a treasure of Anvil that was gifted to me upon saving the kingdom from Harius Demestral's coup. Here's an Auroran Right gauntlet, something you rarely see in Tamriel.
The glass shield just looks like it would shoot out a big old green laser.
Phil loves the glass shield. We've got Imperial Ebony shield. We've got an alien artifact known as Chillrind. We've got Golden Saint Helmet and Right Gauntlet. A couple of Varlastone, one of Reified Desires and Plekit Mending. We've also got a plethora of gold bars. Some silver bars, but not as many. And we're working on our complete armor sets. Here's a complete set of Ebon Weave armor. Complete set of armor, well, not a complete set, but working on it. Alien armor, Imperial Ebony, Alessian Bronze, and a full set of Remen Legion armor, which are all very scarce armors. Adamantium will really need some work. We need to get hopping on the adamantium armor in our collection.
Do you have to have a specific mod to be able to do this? I don't know if I had the mod for these.
Perfect. I mean, most of these are going to be in Tamriel data, but perfect placement. There's my adamantium weapon collection. And then the rest of these are just displays from my different escapades. Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Thieves Guild.
It would make this mod even greater.
Expedition to Garlasagia.
If you could totally build the foundation of the house how you want it.
That would be cool.
How big you want your house to be, how many floors, where you want the doors. Like, that would be cool, because then you can make your treasure vault actually look like a treasure vault, like Scrooge McDuck's like golden, or like an Aladdin or something. That would be freaking awesome.
Would be very cool. I was the brigand. I'm a retired pit fighter, undefeated champion in the pit, in the fight pit. You guys want to see my sea drake? I'll show you him.
Yeah, sure.
A rare trip to my master bedroom. Usually I don't allow dudes in here with me, but Phil, you're welcome to come in.
Well, I'm sure we'll get some babes in here before long.
There's my little sea drake. Oh, he watches me with curiosity.
How did you get that? Was that a mod, or did you?
No, I found the sea drake in a deep undersea cavern, a deep undersea grotto in the White Reefs. I found there, deep underwater, another deep underwater excursion. I found what might have been, perhaps in Tamriel, the last sea drake egg, and then we hatched it here at the Shirok Mages Guild. It's quite the story.
And you just took it? They didn't let you have it?
Well, they got recalled to the Empire, and she left it in my care, in custody. So, here's the bathroom, complete with a plethora of perfumes. Every man needs a cologne department, and I sure have mine. Here's my favorite, Minotaur Horn Essence. 50% of the time, gentlemen, it works every time. Made with real bits of Minotaur horn, so you know it works.
Smells good in this room all the time. There's all of these.
Well, I'm very tired, so we're gonna turn in for the night, and then we'll get the newspaper. We'll get some latest rumors and plan our next excursion.
Sounds good. We gotta go back and get all that loot.
Ah, yes, that's our next step. So in order to do that, we're going to need recall magic. It's time to finally get some recall magic going, especially since we may be leaving the country and journeying very far indeed, perhaps. Very far indeed. Could be up here, to the north, to Skyrim, could be east, to Morrowind. Adventure awaits us anywhere we go, I'm sure. Torbarn, take good care of the house. So we need to get good flowers for Padrul. That's step number one. Is we're going to go get flowers for Padrul. And we also need to obtain a spell or scroll of mark and recall. Preferably an enchanted object. Every Colovian Nord needs a good Lord bodyguard, exactly engraved. And he's very good with his glass war axe and his battle mage skills. He's an extremely good ward. He ensures that no one comes in the manor unwanted and unwarranted. But yeah, we have to go back for that Daedric buckler, 100%. Indeed, Phil. Plus, I want to get a drawing of the kneading stand. We definitely need to get a drawing of the kneading stand.
Yeah, the Daedric buckler either would be great in your display, or
it would. Or I can swap it out for the. I think I'm going to swap. I think a buckler suits my style better. So I think we'll use the buckler and we will retire the shield. I think is what we plan on doing. I guess we'll start by getting our breakfast. Tasty soup today. And one for Phil as well. So you said you've been on adventures before. What were your other traveling companions like? What was your last traveling companion like? How did that fare?
Well, my last traveling companion, he
Was he very
let's
rich like
just
me?
say he was a character. Yeah, I'm never gonna work with that guy again.
Was he
He's just
was he wealthy like I was?
he is definitely not as nice or as cool. He's insane. Let's just say
Oh,
he's insane.
indeed.
In fact, he has this like annoying, like high pitched squealing, like kid. I don't know if it's like his grandson or what. But this dude was just wild. Everything they did, they would just. And he burps in your face, and he
Wow.
says the craziest things, and he just bosses this kid around and makes him do the most ridiculous, insane, horrible things I've ever seen.
Sorry.
It was an experience that I will never go with again. I just
Yeah, I'm surprised you tolerated it this long.
If you ever run into a guy named Rick, just stay away. Rick and Morty, that was their name. Just stay away from them. They're
Indeed.
insane. I
And a little
actually feel like
bark.
I lost brain cells hanging out with him, and he kept going on and on about something called Szechuan sauce. I don't
Ah.
know. I tried it once, and it's absolutely horrible. So
Amulet of Recall. That's exactly what we need. So with the donkey gone,
aside from that, I mean, I've hung out with some pretty cool people. There, I once went to a universe where I hung out with a detective dressed like a giant bat.
ah,
Yeah, he had a really cool cave connected to a mansion. It was amazing.
oh, a fellow noble.
His
Huzzah.
butler is one of the nicest guys you ever met. I swear, I love his butler.
All right, flowers for Padrul.
Yes, remember Padrul. So yeah, I've been pretty much everywhere. It's been pretty interesting journeys across space, time, and different dimensions.
Alrighty, let's see here. What's some really nice flowers for Padrul? That's seasoning. There it is. Let's see. Blood lily flower. We'll take one of those. We'll take some blue flax flowers. We'll take two of the blood lilies. We'll make a little bit of a display of this. Let's see here. Two sprigs of lavender. Shadowfly blossom. I think we're good. Have you seen or heard of the Dwemer or any of the Outer Realms? I heard there is, but one living on the island of Vardenfell. Truly? A living dwarf? We may have charted our next adventure, Phil.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Morrowind is high on my list because of just how mysterious the Far East is. I've often wanted to go there. I just haven't had time in my duties as Marshal of the Seas. But now that the coup has been thwarted, I have time. I have ample time to travel again. Traveling Khajiit Caravan spoke of this and many other oddities from that land. That may be where we have to go once we get our loot situation underway.
Well, are you sure this Khajiit was an honest one? Because they've been known to lie and be thieves. So.
Oh, come now, Phil. That's blatant superstition based on the more disreputable folks. Khajiit, I've known Khajiit to be nothing but honest.
I've met a few Khajiits, and they look nice, but sometimes, they ain't all perfect, if you know what I mean.
Perfect. I like the pun. Yeah, you sound like a Dunmer. Speaking of, have you been spending much time among the Dunmer, Phil? You sound extraordinarily prejudiced, my good man.
No, I just, had some bad experiences with a couple of Khajiits.
I understand. How's that for a display? I'll tell you, I could be a florist, guys.
They're all like that. I'm just saying that, you can't, you got to be sure of these things.
I could be a regular florist here.
That should be a class that, you can level up and whatnot. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Well, Padrul, rest in peace. Good donkey. Shall retire from adventuring and become a florist. One of my many skills. So, alrighty. With the donkey's memorial, if we go on the road, we'll have to do a drawing. I just wish we could have drawn him alive rather than dead. But we'll have to get a drawing, and we'll have to put the drawing there to memorialize him as well. For now, let's get our loot situation in hand. So we've got to continue to work on the loot basket. There's no way I'll be able to place all of these. There's just no way. That would take forever, literally. I'm gonna need a basket just for all of the pearls. Oats and barley for him. Yes, we will do some oats and barley. That's a great idea. Inspired. Got some orichalcum ore, which we're also going to put extraordinarily rare. This orichalcum ore. We'll just kind of put that over to the side. Orichalcum nugget. There. Mules love beer. Indeed. I actually have some beer. So we will put that down, yes. Let's see. Fire agate. That's one we can just put here. That's an agate, so we'll just throw that there. Silver nuggets. Real heavy stuff. Or heavier, I should say. We'll get that placed. Alright, and for now, we're just going to cart the rest of the jewels, and I'll do the rest off stream. Because, man, we've got a lot. This barrel...
Yeah, we got treasure to get back in the
exactly.
We got to go find about this Dwemer or whatever. We got stuff to do.
Well, the Dwemer will probably be next time. We'll begin our adventure toward Morrowind next time. Today was all about finishing up our last task here in the shores. setting a standard before heading on high adventure. And then again, I'll sort all these gems. I'll need to find another frosted red glass bowl. I rather like that for gemstones. Oh, that's a lot of jewels. That's a lot of material wealth, isn't it, gentlemen? Oh, wow, I think we've actually... Yep, okay, that's not going to fit. Well, the jewels? Yep, jewels will fit, but we're getting close. Wow. That is unbelievable. We barely made it. We barely made it with all those jewels. We'll sell the bear pelt. We'll sell the silver arrows. That's fine. That'll just be a jewel bear with the wool pelt. We'll sell all that for now. For the Maormer scale, we're going to have to set it somewhere for now. Until we get a permanent place. So we'll just set that here on the armoring table. Right there will work just fine. For the smaller pieces of armor we haven't placed yet. Alessian bronze, I think is that a left gauntlet or right? No, let's see. That's a right gauntlet, but we don't have anything for the left gauntlet yet. I guess we might be able to place it, but I think it drops without something to latch onto. Let's try it real quick. No, it worked. Okay. Yeah, we'll just place it that way. There we go. All right.
Oh, you got to move it further up. Yeah.
And finally, we have a Dwemer bracer, which... Now, one good thing about going to Morrowind, if we do go to Morrowind, one good thing about that is we will almost certainly put together a full Dwemer set very quickly. Very, very quickly. All right. Let's put a mark spell down. We'll put that in the foyer. Teleportation magic done right.
You got to go back and get your buckler.
That's what we're going to do. But I'm going to show you something really cool with Mark and Recall, Philly. And now we got to trek our ass back there once we sell our goods. We're going to sell some goods and we'll trek our butt back there. Yep, a scholar at the Mages Guild once told me that the East is littered with the ruins of the Deep Elves. Indeed. We only have Rorken Dwemer ruins here. And while I've gotten a couple of fine pieces of Rorken Dwemer gold, I would love to see the Eastern dwarves and see their armor. I've only got one piece here. Only been able to find one piece thus far.
Greetings and salutations.
We're going to go see my fine friends in the Thieves Guild real quick.
Ah.
Well, hello, Faustina.
What shall we talk about?
I have some good goods that need to be moved. Very good. Some hot. Oh, no, we need that Salacious Red Brace. It's not going anywhere. Alright, I think we're good. Just make it 230 and we got a deal. Or 247, who's counting? Apparently you are. Oh, you've always driven a hard bargain, Faustina. Get it? Her name's Faustina. Drives a hard bargain, Faustina.
I think I can spare a few.
All right. Back to the ruins. Let's start carting loot. Now, we're going to go minimally armored. This is going to be a minimal armor trip, and the reason for that is we're trying to cart as much shit as we can. As many in as few trips as possible.
Yeah. It's unfortunate we don't have a donkey anymore.
Podge Rule.
Can you ever get another donkey?
I won't replace Podge Rule. He is irreplaceable in our hearts. It's a good thing I just hired a servant to cart all my loot around. As I look at you.
I see what you're getting at.
Indeed. I can't give up that fine shoulder pad. It's just too cool. And we need boots in order to walk comfortably. So 200, little over 200 pounds of loot carrying will have to do it. Let's go. Yuck, 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 for you are a humorous good sort, good Sir Knight. Well, thank you. Although, Knight comes with a certain standard of behavior that I can't quite stick to. I prefer Mercenary, for it is what I am. A very wealthy Colovian mercenary that has entered the.
Knights are kind of a stick in the mud, from what I've
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard tales of a certain orcish knight out east. Had a little bit of a stick in the mud. Not very well humored.
Oh, I think I know about him.
Yeah, his exploits have reached me
He
here.
smells like a fat sewer rat. What was his name?
What do you mean he smells like a
Rat.
fat sewer rat? He's a knight. He doesn't have hygiene?
He dude.
Do they not have Minotaur? Do they not have Minotaur horn extract?
Like, you can smell him like a mile away. It's bad. And then he doesn't believe he stinks, and he refuses to bathe.
Has he
I don't
not
even know
heard of Minotaur horn extract? I just
Like,
don't understand.
I don't know. Somebody needs to like tie it to his like boot strings. I have no idea. How he
Unbelievable,
could
good sir.
isn't there some kind of stature of like hygiene when it comes to being a knight? Like you gotta.
That was
smell
my
good,
thinking.
look-
Yes.
Like no, this dude is the stinkiest of stinks.
I mean, that's
And all
that's
the
lady
dimensions
repellent also.
And portal hopping I've been. This is by far the stinkiest person I've ever smelled.
Oh, you have to at least utilize lily extract if you can't shoot for Minotaur horn extract.
I've really debated about sneaking back to Rick and Morty's place and stealing his no stinkerator. It's supposed to be a device that just makes it to where
A no
never
stinker.
stink ever again. Yeah. Some kind of weird. He's guy's like a mad scientist. He does some weird crap. Makes some weird devices. He's just, I don't know.
Oh, my heart's not ready for this, guys. My heart is not ready for this. The lizard women of Argonia are the sexiest, smelliest, most divine and Tamriel. Lusty they are indeed. Oh, guys, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Here we are. I barely knew ye, but no.
Tragic. Utterly tragic. And we are already over encumbered because of all the gold nuggets. Jeez.
Is there any way we can take his body and like turn it into like
some kind of like statue to where you always have him with you?
I wish there was, but sadly there is not.
Is there a way to get like a donkey statue so you have like an actual physical statue of him outside your place by the flowers, like a memorial, a grave? Can we get like an actual grave?
Well, we are going to take a picture, as grisly as this is. I wish I had had a living picture. I never thought to draw Padrul, and now I feel utterly guilty about it.
Well, can you move those goblins out of the way? Because it's the last thing we want to be in the picture.
Yeah, we don't want
They
to
don't
in memorial. Yeah,
deserve-
fuck them.
Yeah. Stupid poison. Well, maybe we can't replace Padrul, but maybe we can get you another pet. You know, this.
I don't want
heard
another
about,
pet. I wanted Padrul.
I heard about these pack rats called Paxton. They're pretty
Okay.
Cool.
Where would I get one of them?
Not sure. I think there's some kind of starting town they come out of. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Can you like move the dead bodies of those goblins out of the way, like drag them or something?
Well, they're not in the shot, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, there's one right there behind you, at the corner.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah. Could probably have moved that gold rock or whatever it was out of the way.
No, the gold rock is okay because he was a golden donkey. Padrul, fallen companion, immortalized. Rest easy, friend.
Why did you name him Padrul?
I didn't. He came with that name.
Uh,
Yeah, he came with that.
now we must put it with his memorial.
Yeah, that'll go with the Padrul memorial.
Padrul, you rule.
Padrul
you
rules.
Everybody in chat say it, Padrul
Yeah,
rules.
peas in the chats for Padrul.
He's in the chat for Padrul.
He was a real one. He was a fucking real one.
Poor guy didn't even get to see the dungeon.
Well, we wouldn't have taken him in there. Too dangerous. He would have fallen down the stairs easily. He was clumsy. Padrul's journey would have stopped right here, about right here. All right, so main item. We need, if we get nothing else in here, Daedric Buckler. Main item of interest. Everything else is just icing on the cake. But we are here for the buckler.
Ever ask, do the enemies ever respawn in this game? Because I know in Skyrim they do after a while.
Unnamed enemies, so like Alien Redeemed Keepers, like the alien enemies here, will respawn. Named NPCs like bandits will not respawn. So if you clear out a bandit cave, that cave is cleared out forever unless there's like a rat or something in there. Which is, by the way I prefer it. Because in Morrowind, the bandits aren't nameless. Every single bandit you kill has a name. Every single one. They all have names. Alright, take as much as we can fucking carry here. Here we go. You ready to start loot? Oh no! It's sealed behind us. The door's sealed. Oops. We're gonna have to go all the way back through. That happens sometimes. That's okay. Gives us a chance to loot through again. Not worth the weight they carry. We'll continue forward. This is so pretty, though. Genuinely.
Yeah.
The way they did that is incredible.
I wonder if there's any
Welcome,
other
Goblin
games
the
that have that
Goblin.
kind of
Welcome
beauty.
to our adventure. Oh, look who's here.
Welcome.
Bucanero.
Here to talk.
Ah, good to see you again. I'm sorry to say I don't have any more work for you. Everything has been going smoothly, aside from Rylus being Rylus. You don't need any more help? Nope, we're working on it. Thanks for making it safe for us. He's been a bit jumpy, if nothing to worry about. He always gets like this, jumping at shadows and so on. If it gets any worse, I could just send him back to Coral. Wonder if there are any of the alien yet living. Actually, we just killed one. We just killed a Sorcerer King. So yes, indeed. I love how goblins are DLC and strong. Oh yeah, the goblins are very strong. In fact, some goblins literally killed my beloved Padrul. Killed my donkey. And I will never forgive them for that.
All goblins will die. You will now be known as the Goblin Slayer.
Well, I won't take it that
You know, I
far.
actually know a guy. He goes.
No, some
by
of the goblin folk
Slayer
are fine.
in
They're
his
very nice.
world. And man, this guy is just—he's a demon.
Like
when it comes
goblins.
to
Goblin's a
slaying.
good goblin folk. He's good goblin. Were they mine goblins? No, these were. So I killed War Chief Harudka, and in revenge we were ambushed on the road to Garlasagia, and they killed my donkey. Mine goblin D's nuts. Now I'm very unhappy to have lost my beloved donkey. He was a loyal friend. We have a memorial to him next to the house. I'm sorry I said that after you praised me. No, you're fine. Again, there are many goblins that are well behaved. It's just not this particular tribe is a handful. We've been having a lot of trouble with them. And they struck back, and they struck back hard. Ah, time to claim the Daedric Buckler. Goblins were among the people who founded the first Orsinium. They were outcasts like their Orcish brethren. Yeah, very sad, the story of Orsinium. I hope things go better for them, and I hope one day to be able to visit. Yeah, there he is. Lay there dead. There we are. Yes. Ooh, that looks incredible, actually. That almost looks like I have another blade on my hand. Oh, I love it. That makes me look like I dual wield. We're absolutely keeping that.
Yeah, that does look cool.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's 5 pounds lighter than the Daedric shield. So there's that.
Nice.
Still heavy as shit, though. It's 6 less. 5 pounds less and 6 armor rating less. Okay. So before we grab the rest of my shit and scram, let's grab the stuff we collected in the prior run. How we doing weight-wise? Okay. Yeah, not a bad trade-off. Especially for a mobile warrior like my character is. Like a mobile, like, rogue or like a duelist, essentially. He's an unarmored heavy armor specialist. Which seems like a weird combo, but I'm telling you, it's actually pretty great. Alright, we've still got a little bit of weight left. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to head into the Nedic stand. I wanted to get a drawing of that and didn't have enough ink last time. Oh! Oh! I missed one. I beat his ass into the wall.
Well, I guess it wasn't completely safe, and that one guy was worried for a reason.
Yeah. All right, quick, let's run through the gas trap. Quick, 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 quick. We can make it. All right.
Oh, it smells like somebody farted in there.
That was a big
It
fart.
smells like that. It smells like that orc. Ugh.
All right, we're at the stand. So we want to try to get a good vantage point for drawing. Oh, it looks like my friend's already set up here.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Didn't expect to see you back here. Otto and I are working on excavating that tunnel you found. Slow business, I'll tell you that. Started playing Morrowind recently. I downloaded a goblin race mod. It makes you shorter than all the other races, even the Bosmer. That is incredible. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll see if I can find a goblin race mod, because there are friendly goblins that will be in, I think the Wealth Beyond Measure release is going to introduce the first friendly goblin tribe, which is going to be cool. Which is going to be very cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing our acrobatic skill is good. That could have been trouble. Man, these guys got fucked up. Trying to get up here to get a good drawing. That's not happening. Oh, well, of course, this way was the better way. That was the better play. And now we're down here again. Okay. Well, where do we want to draw this from? What's our angle here? We don't want to go up here. That's where we found the stone. Oh, wow. He excavated quite a bit of this. Didn't he?
Okay, I'm listening.
Watch your stand, friend. You might step on something valuable. No, I'm not here to step on something valuable. I'm here to draw. I'm just trying to find the best angle for the best drawing.
Nice.
Oh, I'm right here. That gets the whole shot, damn near. There we are. Face me. Smile for the camera.
It's fine with me.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Wow, beautiful.
If you're going to be in the shot, then be in the shot. Oh, there it is. A little bit more, and yeah, then I get the actual battle over here, too. There we go. That's the shot right there. That's the money shot. You need a torch, sir. Yeah, I know. Morrowind is really bad for how it translates to dungeons. I do have a Ring of Bad Eye that I will pack on me just for dungeons. But I know that's really bad. We're about done. We're about done in here, though. But I know in general it's very bad for this kind of thing. Yeah, there's our shot right there. A little bit further. There it is. There's our shot. We get the whole stand there. There it is. Needing stand. A new discovery.
Beautiful.
All right.
Absolutely beautiful.
Fuck. This was a little easier to navigate, though. We'll tell you that. All right. I think we're good. We got all of our loot. I think we're good. Time to warp out.
I agree. You got your new buckler, and I got some cool stuff too in my satchel. Some
Yeah.
new weapons and whatnot. I think it's I think it's ready to rock and roll. I got a couple lady back there is kind of cute, so I'm gonna come back and smack some butt. You know what I mean? She might join me in my quarters tonight, if you don't mind, boss man.
That's what you do on your off time is entirely up to you.
That might be something I have you paint for us.
Yeah, I mean, I sure, why not? All right, got a couple of cool, sweet new drawings. We got the needing stand. Padrol, we got to put Padrol's drawing out there.
Yeah.
I never did get the outside shot of Garlus Agia, but you can get that from nearly anywhere. So I'll do that sometime when I come back. Paint me like your Nibonese girl, Swit. Smack that blood engraved ring of healing, says Raffle.
That's the mission, man. Get some cool loot, become a legend, get the babes.
All right, time to retire. This wonderful Daedric shield has been a lot of help, been a lot of use to us. But your time is over, my friend. You've been good. You've been a good one. You've been a real one. I would say I have a pretty hell of a good treasure vault.
Yes, you do.
What time
Might
do we
need to
have?
start making my own, boss man. We gonna maybe make me a little treasure room too?
I mean, we can maybe give you some room in the kitchen for your treasures. Here, I haven't shown you the kitchen yet.
Oh yeah.
That is so cool, Goblin. Now, we'll be returning here periodically, Goblin. This is our base of operations as we travel to the various corners of Tamriel. So we're thinking about Morrowind or Skyrim next.
Can't believe we've been going over there to get some cooking, and you could just have your servants whip us up something here.
Here, I suppose you could have some of the space back here for your treasure rooms.
Let me see. Let me see what it is. What we got here?
Yeah, it's the kitchen area.
I mean, this isn't luxurious. I mean, I guess I could like decorate my room.
Suppose you can, yeah. You can always decorate your room.
All right. Maybe have the servant boy to come decorate some stuff in there. The other servant boy, besides me.
Yeah, the one we don't like.
Yeah, the one we don't like.
Yeah, get in here and pick his room up.
Yeah. I'm too cool. I do other manly things as a servant boy. I can't be bothered with cleaning. That's a waste of my talent.
All right, well, I think it's time to turn in. We will be back at this tomorrow, bright and early. We will begin to plan our next trip. We'll kind of sample the rumor mill and see where we'd like to go. But Phil, do you have any ideas on where we should go next? Do you have any, I hear there's a lot of fortune to be made in the city of Narcissus, actually.
There's that, and also we have some rumors about a potential Domar hiding out.
Yes, somewhere on Vardenfell. So certainly Vardenfell Isle we'll have to make our way to at a certain point.
That would be a good place to go if they're hiding out somewhere. Other than that, wherever the road takes us, wherever the loot is, and wherever the busty babes are, I will be there.
Indeed, it sounds good. Well, I think we'll leave it here. We'll go to bed for the evening. Phil, enjoy your good night's rest. I shall see you all in the morn as we continue our adventure. God, that shield is so cool. It's so cool. Look at it. It's so cool.
It is cool. And
now, Goblin Women that's a sample I've not ever sampled Goblin Women, Goblin. You'll have to tell me about that over a good pint of Kurst.
We will dub this shield the Shield of Padrul.
Oh, that's how we'll end the stream. Let's place Padrul's picture. Yes.
Yes.
We will end the stream there. Place beer with the picture too. We'll need to grab some beer. I think I accidentally... Do I have my beer mug? Let's see. I don't have beer, so we'll have to grab some beer real quick. That's a good idea. We can get that at the tavern. Yeah, he needs beer in the afterlife. Good idea, Engraved. Yeah, the only problem is, where do we find oats? I'm sure we can, if we ever find them. A bakery, perhaps. Perhaps a bakery. I got freshly baked bread right out of the oven, or you hear about something else. Oats, dear girl. Oats. Scone. Iron eye. Honey. Flour. Oh. Iron eye may be as quick as close as wheat. They like wheat, don't they? Fruit and grain works. Okay.
I thought he liked carrots.
Yeah, let's do.
He liked carrots.
Wheat. Okay, we're gonna do wheat. If we can find
Did
carrots,
you say weed or wheat?
we're doing three things of wheat. We're gonna do some strawberries. And a couple apples.
Fortunately, I don't see any carrots.
If we find a carrot, we'll also add a carrot to that. And, of course, beer. Love a good wheat beer, maybe a bit of citrus. Oh, that sounds good, Dublin. That sounds super fucking good.
Anytime.
Bring across Merchant's Lane.
You should do liquored up in Morrowind.
Always respect our fallen hoof comrades. You know what? We got some grapes too. We'll take some grapes for Padre. And where's the beer? That's what cactus wine. Ooh, we've seen that vintage. Jaga, Mori, Nordmead. You don't have any fucking beer, dude? What is this? All right, well, we're gonna just take our happy ass to another tavern. Nah, we've got.
We're gonna have to. Didn't know we were gonna have to go on a side quest to get beer.
Well, it is what it is. We must find. It has to be.
Fired.
It has to be beer.
Here.
What kind of a tavern doesn't have beer? I'm disappointed in my friend. That's where the Thieves Guilds meet, right upstairs. How do you not have beer for us?
I'm coming back and I'm fighting that bartender later. That's ridiculous.
I'm
gonna make him
easy, compadre. We don't want to make a scene. Those are our Thieves Guild friends and brethren. But oh my goodness,
well, I'm gonna have a stern talking with the Thieves Guild about getting beer.
Yeah, the Orinthian needs to know that his bartender is failing. He is failing us. All Flags Inn will have beer. I bet they have beer. What do you want to bet? They have beer.
I swear, if the Mages Guild has beer, I'm gonna riot.
How can I help you?
That guy looked at me weird. I don't like it.
Oh my gosh, another tavern with no beer.
You know what?
The fuck is this?
Dude, this is so bad, you might have to relocate towns. We're gonna have to use a spell to move your house somewhere else. Because this just isn't right.
I'm pretty upset, honestly. What is wrong with these people?
The slogan of this town's gonna be pretty view, no beer.
I'm not busy.
Yeah, again, I'm a marshal of the seas in this town, and I'm going to write an op-ed for the Abekian Beacon for the newspaper, saying, "Hey, we got a problem here. There's no beer. Just push your house to Skyrim. The Nord's no ale and beer for sure."
You should just have a teleporting.
I'm
house.
amazed
Go wherever
right
you
now.
want. It'd be like that would be great. Honestly, that would be cool. As something as a mod to have. If somebody could figure out how to do that.
Oh, I'm looking for
Teleporting
someone.
house.
Oh, hold on. I'm looking for someone to watch your back. I'm available for hire. Well, I was needing a second security person.
She's kind of cute.
250 gold. I'll serve as bodyguard and companion for 30 days. I'm strong, and I don't mind heavy loads. I'm healthy and quick to heal. Heal me if you can. Keep me healthy, and you'll get your money's worth. But I won't stand for abuse. I work for profit. I've got my own gear and gold. If you ever leave me with less profit than my own gear and gold, I quit immediately and never work for you again. Well, hold on. Let's talk about what are you good at. Skilled with ranged weapons and trained with medium armor. I also know so here's the thing. You would be good for a fighting companion and a companion maybe in other places. You would not be good for home security. So we will definitely hit you up when next we go on an adventure in Cyrodiil. But you're not good for home security, sadly. Anyway, beer.
Alright, I'm
Linux, please don't let me down. Please don't let Anvil down, sir. Unbelievable. Oh! Beer! All right, this is my new pub of choice.
About time.
The Anchor's
I
Rest
was
is
about
where
to
you
name
go
the
for the
town.
beer. Goblin the Goblin says, watch my back. Heavy loads, I'm sold.
That's what I was thinking, buddy. I'm gonna see if she wants to come back in my room.
you can chat her up for sure. Yep, we found the beer.
Maybe I can convince her to lower the price, if you know what I mean.
Well, you do your best. Again, she'll not be security in my home just because ranged is not ideal for that. You want a close combat person, but she's more than welcome to come over anytime.
Well, she can put the range on me. I'll give her some close combat, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's between you two, but I'm certain that you two will have a good time. Padrul.
What? You gotta... What are you doing? You gotta put the stuff outside?
I am. Yeah, I was going to bed. I'm tired, but I do need to get Padrul taken care of. Okay. All right, so we got the beer. Where did my apple go? Ah, it didn't drop. All right.
You're gonna have the coolest memorial ever. Padrul,
Padrul!
you rule.
Rest in peace, King. Rest in peace.
You're gonna put his picture by it too.
Oh, yes. Yes. Now for the coup de grace. Oh, that was perfect. No. That was fucking perfect. There we go.
You rule.
Godspeed, Patrol.
In the arms of an angel,
Angel.
fly away from here. Okay.
Just know that you're our hero. You are the wind beneath our wings. Rest easy, Patrol.
Good night, sweet prince.
Now, he won't have to fly engraved. Morahouse, the winged bull himself, will carry him to Aetherius. You are our champion, yes. Yeah, Morahouse, Breath of Kine, will carry him himself to Aetherius. Good night, Phil.
Well, with that, friend, it's time to sleep.
All right, well, we will pick up tomorrow now that we've gotten that sad, tragic business out of the way. I think I'm going to need some good cigars and some good skooma after this. Potent skooma. All right, you guys have a great night. We'll save, we'll leave it there. And we can get this started proper tomorrow. Yep, it's all over for tonight, but we're going to be back at it probably fairly early tomorrow. Skooma, the potent kind. Yeah, that's potent skooma, baby. Alrighty. Well, that said, we will pick up tomorrow. I think Phil is snoring. I think I'm going to be not far behind him here in the master bedroom. So, you guys have a great night, and we will figure out what our next adventure is tomorrow. Whether we go to Skyrim, whether we go to Narcissus, Old Ebonheart, Vardenfell. Skies are the limit. Maybe I'll run a poll. Take care, everyone.
Hey.
Pipe down in there. I can hear you through the wall.
Hey, this girl from the bar, she says she wants to double team.
Oh? No, I'm tired. It's all you tonight. I'm tired. Take care. All right.
The chat.